If you want your house to look clean, this video is for you. Hello friends, welcome to my channel OrgaNatic. It's impossible to imagine a cozy home without tidiness and order, but it takes a lot of time and effort to maintain it. Well, I have good news for you. In today's video I'm going to share with you 10 useful tips that will make your home seem a lot cleaner with much less effort. If you like videos about home organization, please subscribe to my channel and let's get started. It's not a secret that light colors give a sense of volume and purity. That's why a light interior visually looks cleaner. Dust is easily spotted on the dark floors and furniture, so if you don't dust daily, the room is going to look rather unkempt. It's the absolute opposite with light floors and furniture. Even if you don't clean the floor for a whole week, it still looks fresh and clean. If you are not a fan of white walls and furniture, that's not a problem. The interior doesn't necessarily have to be white. You can use other shades of a light palette, such as milk, mint or even lavender. If you want to visually clear the space, the most effective way is to get rid of all the things you don't need. Don't overcrowd the interior with unnecessary items. If you don't want to throw anything away, just simply hide it. By the way, excessive decor usually creates a feeling of clutter. If you want to decorate a room, hang a picture on the wall instead of hanging shelves with all kinds of stuff on them. That will only make it harder to keep the place clean. A sink is normally the first thing that you see when you walk into the bathroom. It doesn't take much time or effort to simply wipe it clean. A shiny sink does the trick in making the entire bathroom look well kept. Scattered clothes on a chair will ruin the effect of cleanliness and order even if you scrub the entire room. Of course, you can get accustomed to instantly putting things away, or you can use another little trick. Instead of leaving a pile of clothes, fold it before putting it on a chair. That way the room will look much neater. Same thing applies to shoes in the hallway. Shoes scattered all over the floor of a hallway will ruin the whole picture no matter how clean the hallway is. A simple shoe cabinet will do the trick. Just put the shoes in it and the place will clean up within seconds. But if you don't have a cabinet like that, it works to just line up the shoes. Probably the most obvious way to keep your bedroom in order is by making the bed. Just cover it with a quilt first thing in the morning, or within 30 minutes after waking up, as some sources suggest, and it will instantly make the bedroom look nice. It only takes a minute or two, yet makes a big impact and sets a good mood to start your day. Currently, there are many different organizers that make it easy to maintain order. Thanks to them, we have a better idea where things belong and put them away to their assigned places as a habit. But if we are especially talking about how to make your house seem cleaner, let's compare two cases. In the first case, the remote controls are scattered around the shelf. In the second case, the remote controls are kept in a special organizer. Right away, you can see the difference. Another cool trick is when there are a bunch of small things laying around the surface, throw them all in a box with a lid. Perhaps this doesn't quite help to organize things, but it certainly makes your house seem cleaner. A little thing like arranging books by color can play a huge role in the harmony of the room. If you sort the books alphabetically, it may look chaotic, especially if you have a big library at home. Arranging books by colors, on the other hand, brings up aesthetics and gives the room a sense of order. A dirty sink is not the most pleasant thing in a house. It's even worse if there is a pile of dirty dishes inside. Therefore, it's best to clean them right away or just put it in a dishwasher. If you don't have one, don't wait and do the dishes by hand right after a meal. It has to be done sooner or later anyway. And if you get a habit of doing it right away, your kitchen will always look clean. It's amazing how even a small tray can handle a mess. Instead of keeping your things directly on a surface, place them on a tray. And look at that! It already looks much more organized. You can even categorize frequently used items by trays. Where do all these checks, receipts, bills and other types of paper laying around the house come from? It's safe to say that most of us don't feel like dealing with them when we first get them. Find a place for them to keep them off the surface. There are a lot of options for that. The easiest one is to keep the papers in a drawer that is fully dedicated for that purpose, but on one condition: sort those papers out as soon as you have time. And my question of the day is: what area in your home is the most problematic? If you like this video, please show it to me by hitting the like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you next week. Bye bye!